Oh, hello, Shiro. Welcome to the stream. How was your day? Unless you just woke up or something. Love the art? Thank you. No, you love my art. Thank you very much. It's good? Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm just here drawing. My day was good also, I think. Did some digital drawing. Or at least I got some sketches done. And now I'm just practicing, I guess. Let me see. I think I'm gonna bring that in. You have any plans for today? You gonna do anything interesting? I think I'm gonna put her elbow there. Actually, I don't know what I'm gonna do for this pose, to be honest. Should have plotted this out more. Should have blotted this out more. Whoopsie. Bring this in. Gonna draw some new Shira concepts. Oh, nice. Well, I'll look forward to seeing them. Something like that, and then I'm gonna get her eye. Well, hold on. Noise. Like, as in for like clothing or something, or just designs in general. What type of concepts, I guess? What do I do for her clothes, actually? Didn't think of this. I guess I'll just... A new art style? Oh, that'll be interesting. That will be interesting indeed. Well, I'm sure it'll look good. Bring that there. Hello, Pixel. Welcome to the stream. How's it going for you? For me, the day has been good. Pretty good. I don't know how I messed that one up. Whoopsie. Let me bring in her eye. I'm gonna bring this down and around. That I'm gonna put this in. Bring out her pupil. Then shade. Looking for a new place to live, but hey ho, loving the drawing. Thank you. I see. Looking for a new place to live. Well, I hope you find a good place. Is this like a good, like you're willingly looking for a good place, or out of necessity? Either way, I hope it goes well for you. Gonna bring in her teeth. I'll give her sharp teeth. She's supposed to have sharp teeth anyway, so. She only has 3. That's weird. Bit of both, and me too. My budget is £400 a month. Oh boy. Well, I hope you find somewhere decent. Good, hopefully. The economy's quite rough, though. I think. I'm pretty sure. So I've heard. In general, but... Yeah, I'm sure you'll find someplace good. Okay, there you go. So cardboard box outside the chippy it is for me? No. No, surely not. You'll be fine, I'm sure. Hopefully. Squidward in a box. Hello, username. No, wait, username was someone. No, username was always username. Was username always username? Don't know. I had a different design for her. Yes, yeah. I need to... Oh, I have this entire page that I haven't finished. I should probably go there. I'll go there after I finish this drawing. Yeah, so her... I'm gonna bring this over like that, then like that. Gonna bring this like this. Gonna bring her like that. Bring that in. You're loving that red one? Thank you. Yeah, I was working on this one. Again, trying to figure out how to shade the stomach. Yeah, I'll go to that page in a second. I just need to finish this first. Wait, what book? The book is not... Which book is finished? Hello, Ron. Welcome to the stream. My sketchbook? No, my sketchbook is not finished. Unless you're not talking about my sketchbook. You're talking about something else. Okay, so I need to bring that over there. What do I do for her? Oh, yeah, I remember now. It's this. This is how you do her hair. Okay. Forgot for a second. Or not her hair, but the things that go in her hair. Is she wearing dungarees? I have no idea. Who, her? Wait, what are those, actually? I have no idea. I thought you'd finished your sketchbook and had to use papers. No, this is a sketchbook. 'Tis a sketchbook. When did I do this? Oh, I did this a while ago. Okay, I remember this page. I should look back at my book once in a while. I am not good with clothing, or at least I'm not good at figuring out what clothing, like, I don't know. I didn't know what panty shorts were. I don't know if that's, like, a common thing to know, but in any case, I didn't know it until Shira told me. Panty shorts. Okay, like that, like that, like that. Okay, sure. I guess that's pretty okay. I'll bring in her eyebrow. You love panty shorts? They are very useful to draw. I do like drawing them. Never tried baggy clothes? I have. Well, yeah, I have. Somewhere. Yeah, I have. In fact, one of the drawings one of the digital, like, one of the pieces on digital that I'm working on has baggy clothes. It's the one I'm doing for Lel. I need to look up panty shorts. They're, yeah, you should have seen them before. I don't think they're not uncommon. Like, I've seen them before. I just never knew what the name was for them. Is this a stream? This is a stream. The red lady making me act up? Yes. I agree. I mean, what? Fair. I mean, that is a pretty interesting pose. I do like that pose. I think, yeah, this one is probably my favorite drawing on that page, to be fair. It's not like there's much competition, to be honest. Doesn't have that much competition on the page. Which is why I'm gonna head over there right now in a second and then draw on that page. Cause yes indeed. Crazy. What should I draw today? You should draw a person. And I have no more suggestions other than that. Alrighty. There's not much of her chest. Oh, I guess I can shade. I guess there should be some amount of chest to shade, but right there, I'm gonna shade under her head, or like under her chin. Shade right there. Her belly button is probably gonna be there. I'll give her some sort of that. I don't know. Never drawn this before. Y'all got any tips to draw from above perspective? I don't No, my only good tip is just to find a good reference and try and observe what makes the reference like what makes the reference. So find a good, reference from above and then try and break down why it looks like it's, why the perspective actually works. Um I mean, a good thing to keep in mind is anything coming closer to the camera is bigger. And of course, for the body, like anything that's closer to the camera is probably going to be blocking other things farther away from the camera, if that makes sense. So I have no idea. To be honest, any of your drawings. Thank you, thank you. Hold on. Let me bring in. No, I'll do. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this in. That in. Do I really care about drawing the legs though? Not really. Where's her body? Her body's supposed to probably be here. So I can bring that in, her waist in. No, I think I made the waist too small now. Oh no, it's all right. It's okay. So like the shapes overlap? Yes, exactly. The overlapping shapes are really what sell the perspective. If nothing's overlapping, then it's gonna look a little bit weird. It'll probably look more stretched out than, or yeah. I don't know. There's a reason I'm not an art teacher. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this over here, then like that, and then that, and then, okay, this may work, this might work. I'm gonna now bring this over here, bring this over here. Okay, something like that might actually look good. I think I did all right. Do I have to? Oh, username. A good book for that and drawing in general is Drawing the Marvel Way. Should check it out. I've never heard that book. I've never heard of that book. To be honest, though, I've never really used many books for learning how to draw. Mostly because I'm broke. Or I was broke. No, I'm still am broke. I don't know what I'm talking about, but. So yeah, basically all of my knowledge came from like YouTube and stuff. I didn't really take any classes or anything. I wonder how much better I'd be if I did. I don't know. Do I have anything red? I guess this might work. Red is interesting, but I don't think red works. What I can do is I can add some red accents to her swimsuit. So that way it'll kind of match. Sort of. Now time to bring in the shading on her chest. It's like 100 pages. If you can find it online, sure. But I could find a way to send it over. Guess that would be helpful. Well, not for me. Imagine me reading. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding, I'm not illiterate. Unless I am. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this over here. I think I'm gonna bring the shading in over here. Actually, I have loads of art books. Wish I could share with you guys. It would be helpful for a lot of people. Unfortunately, there's a barrier called space. Although I guess the internet does help with that now, doesn't it? So bringing this in to connect with this part of the stomach would help. Makes you wonder where the fuck my art skill is. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, you're not a bad artist. So, I mean, you have skill. I mean, I could use some reference from Minecraft. True, but I don't know how useful it'll be for a body. Like, it depends. What are you drawing in perspective? I was thinking about like a body, but perhaps you're talking about a building. In that case, yes, Minecraft would be helpful, or blocks or cubes and stuff like that. It will at least be helpful to figure out like how blocks, or like if you simplify the body into like simple shapes. Minecraft is probably helpful to figure out like how those cubes look in perspective. So yeah, I agree in that case. Okay. I could have done a little bit better on the stomach, but good enough, right? I tried. No, I was actually talking about a body though. I'm not good with cubes and only good with circles. You can draw a body. You can draw a body like simplified into like spheres and stuff. So you're not like lost, if that makes sense. But yeah, cubes definitely help with perspective. It's way easier to do it with cubes, but you can do it with circles. I mean, yeah. Nice profile pic. Thank you. Hello, CCTV. When it comes to drawing, I feel like generic anime protag, where everyone has talent. I need a training arc. I mean, no, that's fine. I think it's very easy, but like, it's easy. Not easy. What am I trying to say? It's very common to like doubt your own skills, but like by looking at other people. But like from my perspective, you actually do have some like you have art skill. You have skill in art. Your art is nice. Especially the most like your more recent drawings, they're actually good. So in any case, you're on the right track. So I have skill. Do you have skill? Yeah, I think you have skill. Hello, Dennis. How's the weather and the grind going? The grind is going fantastic. And the weather is cloudy, but I like cloudy. More women I can eat. In what way, Shira? In any case, yes. I mean, what? What? Okay, so let me bring this over here. Hold on, I need to actually, yeah, I'll bring in the shading first, and then I'll bring in the actual everything else. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. Please draw a job application. I'm trying to prank a friend. Hahaha, I have never seen that in my life. I cannot draw something I've never seen. You must understand, I am deathly afraid of effort. Effort is my enemy. All right, there you go. Why do you have woman eater in chat? We'll get him on the FBI list. Nah. Sure, chill. Give me a warning next time, dog. Nearly scared my timbers out. Shiver me timbers. Job application. That's a funny way of saying slavery, but legalized. Everyone loves legal stuff. Not really. Most people love legal stuff. A lot of people like legal stuff. The government loves legal stuff. Don't know why they call it thirsty, because I'm hungry for all those women. Hello, Emo. And get him to swap our places. What? Hello. Yeah, hello, Emo. Welcome to the stream. Alrighty. I mean, she's good. I think I'll just color her hair. And this is the same, this character is the same character, is this same character. She and her, same character. I forgot her ears. I mean, it's kind of blocked by the head anyways, but hey. Hold on, let me color in her hair, then I'll go to the next page. Legal stuff is for the weak. Try war crimes a bit for a change. Yes, wait, what? I mean, my legal team has advised me to not condone war crimes. Although, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I tried drawing a car and it ended up looking like a popcorn machine. Hey, you know, I'm not good at drawing cars either, so we're in the same boat. I'm not good at drawing anything like mechanical. So don't worry, we're in the same boat. Hopefully today's stream goes for at least 2 hours because I'm definitely in need of philosophy talk. Sure, yeah, it should be going for about 2 hours. When did I start this stream? Yeah, around 2 hours. I have time today. I don't have many videos. I have maybe two videos. I don't know. Maybe I'm probably gonna do one video though. Yeah, I do not have a lot of things to do today. So the dynamic duo of woman eater. Yeah, yes. Tag teaming eating woman. I've never seen such an iconic duo. Human anatomy is enough for labor, but mechanical art, that's a whole new genre. Yes, it definitely is. Of course, being good at both is probably the ideal. To be good at all drawing is probably what a lot of artists strive for, or at least I think so. But one day perhaps I will become an art god that can draw everything. But for right now, nope. What about men? What about the men? We want equality? There's no such thing as equality. There's only equity. And I want to draw a woman. I don't really care, to be honest. I just want to draw a woman. Why are you talking to me? I'm joking. Cares about equality when I just say want to draw women. Hey, I've drawn women though. I mean, I've drawn some men though anyways. Wait, why are people eating women? You know, it'd be like that. I'd eat a guy too. Now that's equality. Why you want to tag team eating woman? Okay. How many have you guys eaten? A day shall come, Dennis. A day shall come, Dennis. Becomes, Dennis just said there's no equality. Never mind. There's no equality. Equality is a made-up thing. Although, equity exists. So that's good, I suppose. You know, she's also supposed to have red hair. Same character again. So let me color in her hair. What happened here? Why is over here red? Ah, I see what happened. Turns out at 34, I found out I'm not fussy. It'd be like that. Sometimes standards, and not even standards, sometimes you just learn that you just don't care about certain things. And sometimes that's a good thing. The world could use some more apathy. That's not the same thing. Let me eat her? Who? Oh, hello, random stuff. Hi, hello. I didn't see you there. I was too busy drawing. All right, there you go. There she is. Equity. Have you heard of share masking? A very beautiful non-legal way. Share masking, a very beautiful non-legal way of earning money, like a leech from a company with absolutely zero amount of investment. Never heard of that. The teasing is real. Oh, of course. Yeah, you can try. You can certainly try, Shira. Went through the woman, was like, welp, onto guys now, I guess. Yeah. I felt like I just joined a Zoom meeting for economics. Everyone loves the money, the study of money. It's great. You know, I feel like everyone's affected by the economy, but not a lot of people actually care about learning about the economy. I am one of those people. Fuck the economy. I'm joking. Kind of. Let me draw. Hold on. What am I gonna draw next? I'll draw you, alright? Hold on. Oh, yeah, I have some drawings to do down here. You're done. I haven't drawn her yet. Interesting. I'm seriously afraid to let my girlfriend know that I'm in this chat with women eating stuff. What's wrong with a little eating of human beings? Wait, no, that sounds bad, actually. I do not condone cannibalism. What happened to family-friendly, Dennis? I know. To the family-friendly, Dennis? I've never been family-friendly. Since when have I been family-friendly? If you thought I was family-friendly, then you were mistaken. Though, right now, I am going to draw... Okay, I'm going to stop clicking the pen. You. Early streams, it was rare to hear you swear. I swear rarely. It's still rare to hear me swear, I think. What's wrong with cannibalism? No, that's not... What I was gonna say is, what's wrong with eating women? But then I changed it to cannibalism because... I don't know. The sentence sounded clunky by just saying, what's wrong with eating women? So I changed to cannibalism, but then I realized, oh yeah, cannibalism means like literally eating women. Or just people in general. So, yeah. Move that leg, man. Oh yeah! You know, I'm so good at censorship, honestly. I might actually be a professional. I don't think I planned that. Although I have no idea what I was gonna do to censor this, so I'm just happy with that. Are you considering making any comics or manga with your OCs? Yeah, sometime, eventually. At some points. Teasing is real. Yes. Hold on. Let me... Hey, we can't have that on YouTube. It's like saying, let's eat grandma, and let's eat grandma. Both of those are terrible. All of those are terrible. Oh, give me 1 second. I'd love to read your manga. I'm parroting it. I see. All right, I've returned. Already. He's currently working on a hentai. Wait, who? I'm about to say something very controversial. I'm eating the woman that Dennis draws. Who's currently working on a hentai? I'll have to read your mom. Jarvis, clip that MF. In the NSFW way. Of course. That's the only way to do it. Wait, what? Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna bring that in, side of the head in, that in, bring the air out. Did you just give out a code username? Bro's just dropping random sauce in the chat. The long way of doing it. Huh. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna bring her shoulders in. So, okay, hypothetically, so that's like there. I'm freaky just a little. That's my phone password. It ain't sauce. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought phone password. Phone passwords are 6 digits, really? To be fair, I have an alphabet password, so, you know, I have like an actual word as my password, so. I ain't playing Russian roulette. True. You can either get the best thing you've ever seen or metamorphosis. Random stuff? Why are you beefing with username? Okay, so metamorphosis. Yes. You can either get a really good one, a really good, thing, or you can get euphoria. So, it's really it's a gamble. It really is a gamble. Me personally, I'm not a betting man, so I don't gamble with my sanity. No, I'm just kidding. Although I definitely I'd rather not though. My girlfriend never must find I exist here. Hold on, so let me do this. Bring this over here. Huh? Get me? What? What? Don't get me. Okay, what I'll do is I'll bring her knee here. Yeah, this works. Wait, no, it kind of doesn't though. Okay, so her arm is gonna come here. Her body is gonna go there. Her hips there. Eat Dennis, do not, in fact, consume me. I need to be alive to draw. And I need to be alive to draw a woman. If you do a mistake, are you gonna fix it, or do you just continue? Yeah, the reason I'm drawing with pen is so I cannot go back on my mistakes. I just learned to work with them. I turned the mistakes into something that looks like it was supposed to be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this there. Can you just imagine that sorry, why am I so bad at this? Can you imagine that could you imagine that it suddenly happens and he just like moans on camera? Huh? Wait, what suddenly happens? Wait, huh? Wait, huh? Now what suddenly happens? Sorry, I'm not keeping up. This man must have been sleeping late? Who? I'm confused as well. I don't have the context for this. I think that's it. I'm making a Squid Game X Super Nanny webtoon. Well, good luck. You know what? I think what I'd have to do is just that, and then what I'd have to do is take this. Okay, hold on. I think I could do it. I'm gonna dive into that red hair woman. Fair. I would too. I would too. Okay, wait, hold on. I need to bring her finger here. No, hold on. If I bring her finger here, then I could put that there, and then we could do something like this. I think something like this might work. Kind of? I could have done better, but it'd be like that. I'm drawing Akaza? Ah, yes. The context is a anti-meme eating itself. An anti-meme? That's... The heck is that like a... What's an anti-meme? Something that erases memory? Sure, you take the front, I'll take the back. A coordinated attack, I see. I see. You are tactical. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this over here. And I'm gonna bring this down here. And okay, cool. Hello, McLovin. Welcome to the stream. So I'm gonna bring that there, and okay, so I'm gonna push that there. Bring that in. Okay, now her knees. Or I say her knees, but first I need to bring in the rest of her fingers. Swap at halftime. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna bring that in. Okay, bring that there. This is a confusing drawing. I could have done better. A meme is something containing or holding knowledge or a concept. An anti-meme is data that keeps eating itself and in some cases tries to eradicate other memes. I see. Yeah, so it's like an anti-meme erases the existence of itself. In a sort of way. Hello, Lost Soul. Welcome. Watching via PC, so comments will be horrible. Is that how that works? Or is the chat on PC worse? Okay, what I can do... Okay, here's what I can do. Because this drawing is looking a little bit confusing, I will try to color her shirt. So her shirt becomes one object, and then your eyes can actually pick the other objects. So your eyes can separate the shirt from the rest of the drawing. So what you're saying is me and Shira are anti-memes of women? I don't think that's exactly what he's saying. I stubbed my toe. I shouldn't have been walking while watching. Definitely not. Hello, Screen Hermit. Also, call me Dennis. Hello, Screen Hermit. Welcome to the stream. Were you here before? I don't know. Everyone noticed McLovin? I said hi to McLovin. I mean, I guess they didn't, but I did. I'm all clear. Dennis, give me a random quote right now. The sun is my enemy. Is a quote. It's a quote that I also quote sometimes. It's a quote that I quote. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna bring this over here. Let me just bring the shading in. And I think that works. Okay, cool, that works. Dennis, your drawing are seriously looking fire. Thank you. The sun is my enemy. Brother thinks he's Dracula, but I guess I can work with it. Yes, McLovin, they are in fact trying to eat the woman here. And they're coordinated. I honestly, I respect it. I respect the tactical nature of their deeds. It's night here, and I'm hoping my father doesn't notice and kill me, but why? Are you not supposed to be up right now? I don't quite understand. That's a good thing, I think. McLovin might be the best of us. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. What do you mean by that? Like, as in you, like, freak yourself out by thinking about things? Or what? Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me? Oh, yeah. Especially late at night. I get that. It used to happen a lot when I was younger. It still happens now, but it's almost like... Wait a minute. I'm not schizophrenic, I promise. The sun is my enemy. It's plotting against me in its dark side. I see. I'm just quoting a Green Day song? Oh, okay. Well, it's in my head. I see. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Let me just bring in her eye. I don't even know what the game is about. Wait, what game are you playing? Also, almost finished rendering the Night Woman. Oh, nice. Did you get a name for her? Did anyone ever figure out a name that you could name her? Or did you ever figure out a name? You gonna eat the knight too? Shira's on a... Shira has a eat... I guess not a... It's not a kill streak, it's an eating streak. Eaten streak. A feeding streak? A feed streak. You can actually make love with cows in the game, by the way. What are you talking about? What are you on about? What? I saw it, it's either Alexia or Osith? Or Osith? Osith? I see. Okay, let me bring the nose here. I'm gonna put the nose there. I'm gonna bring the hair here. Bring the hair here. And then I'm gonna put the eye here. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna now bring in her hair. Oh crap, I forgot. Yeah, she doesn't have it here. Don't make love to bovine lost soul. When you play Stardew Valley, make love with the cows. You can only do it when there's only one. What? When there's only one cow, you can make kids with. How does that even work? How does that even work? I haven't the brain cells for this. Oh, it was a glitch? It's a way to make baby cows? I see. Interesting. Don't make kids with a cow also? Would they be considered kids or calves? Probably kids, right? They come out as baby cows. I see. I'm downloading that over HOI 4. It better be worth it. What's HOI 4? Where's Random? He was here. I don't know where he is right now. Dennis, what's today's page theme? I genuinely don't know. I did this page a couple, I had these drawings, this one, and this one a couple days ago, and I kind of just randomly add to this page. Randomly, but I have no idea. Oh, look, it's also the red hair woman. Again. Her name is Entropy, by the way. Please, can you draw at least one goofy face somewhere? What's a goofy face? What would be considered a goofy face? This? I don't know what this is. Entropy. No, Entropy. For what I see, it's a demonic woman with funky hair color. I mean, true. Except for her. She has no hair color. She's not a demon. Though, yeah, she is. Kind of. Not really. Kind of, though. By the way, Dennis, what do you think of my past couple of drawings this week? They're good. You've been doing really good. Entropy. So what's her quirk? She can consume... She assimilates everything. She can assimilate physical matter and turn it into something else. She's the goddess of chaos? No, but she is made from the god. She is essentially what she is a she's a cube. She's essentially a tool used by the gods. She's like essentially in the verse, there's like these things called nexuses, and essentially they're like power tools, but for gods. So she can essentially she can essentially absorb and assimilate physical matter and turn it into like other objects and stuff. That's what she does. She can eat the universe. Entropy is just a universal converter? Yes. Entropy, allow me. Slurping noises. Yeah, no. She's made, or I say she, but it's actually a cube. So it's just that the form that she's taking on right now is of a woman, but it's really just a cube. A sentient cube. Yeah, no, but entropy is made by the god of chaos. I'll eat her universe. She can absorb me any day. I honestly don't think you want that. It seems like it'd be very painful. But hey, I won't stop you. If you want to be absorbed by entropy, go ahead. Where? Okay, her kneecaps? Hair? Yeah. They're all just waiting for one of them to get hungry. Yeah, you finished the Akaza drawing? Nice. Why does it feel like all the characters came to the universe? Nah, it's only her. Wait. It just all the characters have something relating to the universe, probably. Right, because like, what other character can eat the universe? I don't know. You know, to be fair, I said she can eat the universe. I don't think she can't really eat the universe, but she can eat all the matter in the universe, but not the universe itself. The god of anti-life can destroy the universe, or make it not exist. The main character and the god of singularity, I guess the singularity and the god of singularity, they can become the universe. From what I've experienced from DCU, Dennis Cinematic Universe, we have singularity and entropy in my lore file. Yes. All the matter. Some that's literally eating everything. Yeah, but like what I mean by all the matter is like she can't eat space is what I'm trying to say. Like she can eat like all the matter in the universe, but she can't eat the universe itself is what I'm trying to say, right? Like she can't eat space. Like it'll just be an empty box that the universe is if I'm thinking about it in the right way. The god of single people and the MC can consume the universe. No, they can become the universe. She can consume the stuff in the universe. The universe is her pizza box. And all the things in the universe is the pizza, I guess. Hello, Misty. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, yes. If she can eat dark matter, that's pretty enough for me. I don't think she can. She needs physical matter. She can only eat physical matter. Unless dark matter is physical. I don't know. Have scientists proven that dark matter, or not proven, like we can use certain, I guess, evidence and be like, yeah, dark matter exists, but do we actually know what dark matter actually is? I'm eating the universal Kiat trust. Fair enough. Define dark matter. I don't know what, has anyone even defined dark matter? Dark matter doesn't exist? It could be. I think dark matter could exist. Yesterday was my birthday. Oh, happy birthday then. Or happy late birthday, I guess. So what happens when she eats the universe? Then the god of single people can just become the universe? Does she become entropy? Yes, well, the god of singularity can eat everything, so, or I say eat everything. I'm using eat because I just like to say eat, but the god of singularity can become everything. So yeah, she can also become entropy. I guess if entropy is the only thing in the universe, then yeah. Yeah, she'll be entropy. It doesn't exist. I think dark matter is just a theory because of that. Yeah, like we can, like scientists have surmised that something like dark matter exists, but we don't actually have a physical like proof of it. It's just like we can observe the effects on the universe. Like we can observe that something is affecting the universe that it shouldn't be. So something has to be affecting like the universe. And we're calling that dark matter, but we don't know what it actually is. In theory, a scientist says it's like a cosmic glue that sticks all things together as they are and keep expanding along the universe. she she can also become my next meal. It's where space, it's just a space where light cannot enter. No, that's a black hole, right? That's not dark matter. I think dark matter and a black hole are two different things. The space where the light cannot enter on a black hole is the event horizon. I don't think that's dark matter though. Wait, that gives me a horror story idea? Nice. Okay, hold on. I got sidetracked on... Actually, I do like to get sidetracked though. But I stopped drawing women. What's my purpose if I'm not drawing woman? Talking about cool things. If I'm talking about cool things, I don't really care about drawing, to be honest. Well, okay, that's not true. I care about both. Let me see. Let me find another drawing to do. Event Horizon, that's so really near... Event Horizon. That's so really near a good idea for a character. Yeah. No, dark matter doesn't exist in the first place. Dark matter is just a space where light cannot exist. Whether it's a shadow or a black hole. What? Draw this expression, Dennis? Oh, you're gonna type it, I suppose. That's the wrong conception. Dark matter isn't real antimatter. Antimatter, can antimatter actually exist? Because I'm pretty sure antimatter just destroys actual matter, and they kind of like destroy each other, so it just nukes itself, I think. Oh, you DM'd it? Okay. Does antimatter exist? Yeah, I'm gonna check Discord. Right. Hold on, let me check my DMs. All right, let me change the page to a different page. All right, we'll do this page. Even if you want to figure it out, you can't because nothing can interact with it, not light, nor electricity, or any form of energy. You're talking about dark matter? Oh, that expression. It's more of a non-expression than expression. Is that like not embarrassed? What expression is that actually? I can try. I can certainly try. Wait, what did Shira send? It's just Shira sent art of Shira doing expression, but the expression is more like it's blushing. Have you ever drawn a femboy? I've drawn Felix from ReZero, or yes. I don't have much knowledge on the field of antimatter, so I'm willing to listen if any take. It's a normal drawing. Blushing. I could draw blushing. Feminine boy? I have drawn a femboy. I've drawn like one though. It was Felix from ReZero. I love Felix. Felix is a great character. Best gay character? Oh, wait, best gay cat? Is Felix gay? I do actually think... I thought there was like some sort of romance going on between Felix and Krush? Or something, not romance, but something like that. Although, I wouldn't be surprised. I go. Ah, yes. You know, surprisingly, I haven't drawn many of those expressions at all, actually. Hold on, let me do the expression. There we go. There we go, okay. General relativity is more fascinating to me than so-called dark matter. I mean, I don't know how interesting dark matter is to me either. It's not like, you can't really observe it. We can observe the effects of it, but we can't really observe it itself, so, Wouldn't really be part... Wouldn't it be really, really easy if Hot Woman could teach me theoretical physics? Seriously? Wouldn't it be, like, easy to learn? Yes, probably. I will do Pathos during that. Pathos seems like the type. Actually, Pathos is not the type. Why am I drawing her? It doesn't make sense to make her do it. But I'll make her do it anyways. Because I like her face. Okay, there we go. Oh crap, I messed. Hold on, let me expand the eye, bring the eye over here, have her look at the. Dark matter is the absence of light. I don't think dark matter is the. I think like similar to what Hunted says, dark matter is the thing that's like. Dark matter has some sort of gravitational or glue effect on the universe, and that's what's holding most of everything together. I don't think dark matter is the absence of light. I don't think that's what dark matter is. Scientifically, I don't believe, but I'm not a scientist, so maybe you're right. But from what I've heard, that's not what dark matter is. Where'd you get that from? I don't know. I watched a lot of science stuff as a child. In my early teens, like when I was 12, I watched a lot of science stuff, and a lot of them, or a good amount of them, was on dark matter. So maybe I'm remembering things incorrectly, but I don't think dark matter is like that. Dark matter is basically matter that cannot interact with any form of light. Is that really what dark matter is? So what? Okay, so what's the matter that like? What's the theory for what's holding like the universe together from like flying apart? I'm pretty sure that because that's what I thought dark matter was. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, from what if I remember the story correctly, scientists were, like, observing the universe, and they're like, and the scientists were like, okay, in theory, the universe, like, something's, like, the way that the universe should be, it's not. Like, something about gravity, something was affecting, like, matter in the universe in a way that we couldn't see it, we couldn't see what's happening, so we just observed the effect, and we were like, okay, well, something's doing it, we can't see it, so we'll just call it dark matter. I thought that's what it is. Apparently, dark matter makes up 80% of the universe. I think I've heard that before. I've heard it's like the thing that's holding the universe together, mostly. Yeah, I've seen people. I had a guy in high school that was planning to get into the same college as her crush, and out of sheer determination and willpower, he did. I mean, that's a good motivator, to be fair. Perhaps we really are talking about the same thing, but you're talking about the physical attributes of dark matter, and I'm talking about the effect that dark matter has on the universe. Maybe that's what's happening. Okay, I was gonna draw the blush. No, I'll draw the blush with actual color. I think, yeah. I was gonna draw the blush with the black lines, but I think it'll look cuter if I do it with the actual color. Okay. Where's the red pencil? There's the red pencil. Okay. I once met a heterophobic. I see. Interesting. They wanted every straight person to die? I've heard that take on the internet before. It's the internet. I've heard basically every take on the internet before. Dark matter is basically the best current explanation of cosmic bodies not acting as they should within the limits of visible matter. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Thankfully, she didn't kill me. Guys? Kill me, guys? What luck, right? I guess so. Something like that. Okay, I could give her her normal hairstyle. I could give her the twin tails that she has in. I don't know. I could do normal messy hairstyle. I can do the twin tails. I can do a lot. I don't know which one I'd like more. I'll figure it out later. But I do need to figure out... You know what? I can draw her in... I still suck at backgrounds? Yeah, me too. My internet cut off because I wanted to say there's... My internet cut off, but I wanted to say what's holding the universe together is gravity. No, apparently, because gravity is... if I remember correctly, gravity is not that strong. I don't think gravity is the thing that's holding... Something weird is happening with the universe, and the explanation was dark matter. I think... But, like, I guess you'd have to look it up. I have no idea. Okay, I just cross-checked my latest edition dictionary, and dark matter is a theoretical cosmology theory that constitutes that 20% of the universe. That constitutes 27% of the universe. It's a scaffolding for the universe as we know it. Dark matter is just a theory, nothing proved. Yeah, but a lot of things were just a theory. Like black holes were just a theory, right? But like it made sense why a black. I'm pretty sure like the actual photograph of a black hole or like proof of a black hole came after the theory of a black hole. So just because something is a theory doesn't mean it's like completely useless. There's a lot of things that we can't prove, really. Gravity is holding the universe together as in the gravity made by dark matter. Okay, well, okay, yeah. How is gravity made by dark? Because dark matter is matter. Anything with mass, I think any matter has gravity, so dark matter is still matter, so it has gravity. I think that's basically how it works. I don't know. Not a scientist, though. Space vacuum doesn't have a gravity, a massive object. As an example, our planet has gravity because of its core. Space vacuum doesn't have gravity. Yeah, empty space has gravity. Matter has gravity. So yeah, gravity is created due to the mass of celestial bodies. Yeah, but you have to ask why. It's because they have mass. Because celestial bodies have mass, right? Like yeah, created due to the mass. And I think anything that has matter has mass. I think, right? Like light doesn't have gravity. Light doesn't make gravity because it has no mass. But anything with mass has gravity. Right? And I think any matter has mass. So that makes it gravity? Like that makes gravity, right? No? I don't know. Messy hair or not? I don't know. I'll do messy hair. Well, actually, we have our own fields of gravity, but it's so weak it's unnoticeable. Yeah, like human beings, right? Yeah, everything that has mass has gravity. People have gravity. Because they have mass. And dark matter, in theory, has mass, so... Because it's matter, so it has gravity. Oh, so essentially the reason why we're guessing that dark matter exists is because all the matter in the universe shouldn't have enough gravity to keep everything together. Is that it? Like all the visible objects in the universe shouldn't have enough gravity to have everything stay together. Is that it? My words have a lot of gravity as well. Naturally, Screen Hermit, naturally. Yeah, anything that has mass has weight, just like how if Godzilla and King Kong existed in our planet, they would be bonked by gravity. Yeah. All I know is gravity somehow affects time. Yeah, gravity affects time because gravity affects space. And because gravity affects space and time are linked together, that's why gravity affects time, because space and time are linked together, and gravity affects space. So, yeah, that's why. Is that why things orbit me? Oh. Gravity is created to mass, but how? The sun bends the fabric of space-time to create a bend in it. That bend will suck planets... Yeah, that's correct, McLovin. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's correct. It's making a, yeah, it's making a sink in the space, in the fabric of space-time. I sound stupid. Actually, the quantum defibrillator is actually powered by the superconductor. I think I don't think superconductor has anything to do with Does a superconductor have anything to do with quantum physics? I don't think so. Why am I bringing it up? With this knowledge of dark matter, help me. Well, yes, it'll definitely help you draw backgrounds. This theory was proven by Einstein. Yeah, probably. The theory of relativity. Wait, that was Einstein. Yeah, that was Einstein. You know, because I have the reference in front of me, I'm just gonna give her She-Ra's outfit. It's in front of me after all. Might as well. Space-time around us is like a trampoline with loose springs, and everything when standing on it will sink in, and you aren't stupid. No, I'm saying that I sound like, bro, I'm not a scientist. That's a thing. I'm not a scientist. I'm just talking about random things as if I do know it, though. Maybe that's my self-awareness kicking in. The theory of dark matter and background relativity. Ah. You might be a pioneer in that subject, Screen Hermit. Win a Nobel Prize. Hello, Sleely. Welcome to the stream. I'm not a scientist either. I'm just your local caveman. Well, you're a smart caveman. I am not a caveman. I'm just a... What am I? An artist, I guess? The thing is, super small particles don't follow this law like quarks and protons. They have their own rules, which is quantum mechanics, which I don't know. Scientists are trying to join them together, though. Well, quantum mechanics are important to the universe because, like, you know, quantum mechanics affects stuff, but quantum mechanics really only has a part in small stuff, but big stuff are made up of small stuff, so quantum mechanics affects big stuff. Draw everyone in She-Ra's outfit? Honestly, I just might. Someone got into She-Ra's wardrobe and stole all the outfits. Now they were all wearing it. I can't stay, I'm so sorry, I've been busy lately, and sooner or later I'll be able to start watching streams again. Oh, no problem. It's cool. People make it to the stream over there. Did I say hello, hello Sloth? Speaking of people making the stream, hello Sloth. Welcome to the stream. How have you been? Did I miss saying that to someone? Like, as in, did I not say that to someone who has been in the stream? If not, tell me so I can say it. Sometimes I'm distracted. Oh yeah, hello, welcome. Hello, random stuff. Welcome back to the stream. Okay, cool. I need to do this and that. Good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon. Want to know a funny thing? Basics of quantum physics Want to know a funny thing? Basics of quantum physics is 20 minutes first video, and BBC News report is 6 hours. What, like? Well, I mean, I guess I don't know. That's interesting. What are you up to, Sloth? Do you want any drawings? Does she? I'm making a comic? Oh, neat. Neat indeed. Well, I hope it goes well. I mean, yeah, your art style is really nice, so it'd be nice to see a comic in this style, in your art style. I don't know how to play Stardew Valley. You know, I wanted to play Stardew Valley. Like, as a child, I saw, like, I guess Let's Plays of, like, YouTubers playing it. So I did want Stardew Valley at some point. I guess I stopped wanting. Why do y'all know so much about quantum physics? I don't actually know that much about quantum physics. I know more about, like, normal physics or space physics than quantum physics. All I know is things get weird in quantum physics. You know, like particles can... Is it called like quantum burrowing or quantum tunneling or something? You know, they can teleport, they can just go through things. Quantum physics do not care. I just realized why. Wait, why what? Quantum tunnel? Yeah, Star Wars, I guess. It was something like that. Yeah. I am not well versed in quantum physics. Stardew Valley as a child, I was a full-blown grown-ass man when it came out. Yeah, it was like, wait, hold on. I'm talking like, wait, no, when did it come out? It was like in the 2010s. The 2010s shouldn't be that long ago. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago. But it's, you know, I guess it's not that long ago. It's only like 15 years ago. 2010s, really? I don't know when it came out, though. Physics is so incredible. It's okay. Physics is cool. Physics is a labor to the soul. Physics is cool, but only when it pertains to things I'm interested in. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I do not care about potential energy. I got indefinitely banned from DMs. Yeah. Nothing about it is labor. It's like getting mind blown every 2 minutes. Stardew Valley came out in 2016. Wow, that's actually way later than I thought. I said as a child. Oh, yeah, actually, as a child. Hold on. 2016 is about 11 years ago. And yeah, so I'd be like, well, I'd be like 9. Yep. Yeah, I guess 11 years ago is pretty long. Well, at least for me, it's pretty long because that's like half of my life. I mean, there's always two sides of a coin. You love something about it, and something not. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll learn to one day I'll be able to appreciate physics in all of its glory. Why'd I say that like that? 11 years ago, I'd have been 23. Well, yeah. Well, hey, you know, there's still time to do things. I wonder, every year is like a random loot box. And honestly, every year is so interesting. Like, COVID happened one year, that affected everything. Wonder what's gonna happen this year. I guess it'll be the internet stuff. Very relevant question. Are y'all a sub or dub? I'll be viciously judging y'all based on your answer. It depends what anime you're watching, right? I think, like, if I'm watching Attack on Titan, I'm gonna watch the sub. If I'm watching Full Metal Alchemist, I'm gonna watch the dub. If I'm watching, like, I think I watched both the dub and the sub for Cyberpunk Edgerunners. I think I like the dub more. I think the dub fits more. But the sub is good, so it depends. Depends what you're watching. I see the grave coming close. Nah, you still have a lot of years. COVID is just the filler arc for 2025. We have a World War III arc. And nah, we'll be fine. Be interesting if we go the it'd definitely be interesting if we go the Fallout 4 or this Fallout arc. What if we just switch genres? That'd be interesting. I'm a sub? Oh, anime, yeah. Whatever I see it in first is the one I like. Yeah, that's also true for a lot of people. Like, I definitely saw Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood in dub first, so I think I like the dub more. But I saw Edgerunners in sub first, but I like the dub more, even though I saw the dub after. Dub for Cyberpunk Edgerunners, the cartel might get, bro. Do people not like the dub? I thought a lot of people did like the dub for Cyberpunk. I thought they were like, it fits more. It's like, you know, it fits the setting more. About 7 years from now, I'll come back on the stream and confidently teach you about physics. Well, I hope so. Because physics is not my strong suit, that's for sure. Random does draw. Random drew like a dog and a mask and another dog. Lots of dogs. It's good, but I still can't get over the I really want to stay at your house vibes, just like Sub did. I don't actually know what you're talking about. Like this subs for the song? I don't know. Dennis, when the grammarly correct title's coming back? When is the grammarly correct? Oh yeah, the grammatically incorrect titles. Yeah, sometime. If I do get my own place, I'll be able to stream and talk. Oh my god, I could use my voice to meet people. That'd be cool, right? It is cool. All I do is philosophy, so no art for me. Well, hey, philosophy is something of an art form. Depending on how beautiful you make it, I guess. And then you have like the philosophy that's like, things are the way that it is, and that's just how things are. So. Is he a beginner? Are you talking about random? Is random stuff a beginner? I don't know. Which unironically is probably closer to my things are the way that they are, and that's just how things are. Which, you know, I don't even know if that's grammatically correct. Anyway, that's essentially that's my thought process. I essentially just called my own worldview boring and dull and dry, which it is. So I dress it up and make it flavorful. No one wants bland tofu, but, you know, if you season any dish well, it'll be enjoyable. Wow, that was actually almost a metaphor. Good thing I'm not a nihilism kind of guy, because a philosophical major with nihilism is just emo kid. I'm not emo though, so even though I am kind of nihilistic, I guess you said I'm more of an absurdist, which I guess I agree with I agree because everything that was said is essentially me. I'm not emo. I do think nothing has meaning, but I'm also not emo, I don't think. Dennis is emo, I'm not emo. I searched nihilism when I was 12, it broke me. I have an ad blocker and it's pointless. Here in Ethiopia, you don't get monetized whatsoever, so no wonder no ads play. It'd be like that, I guess. That's a good quote with the tofu analogy, I like it. That was, yeah, I was surprised myself. Dennis isn't me, guys. I am not, in fact, emo. Okay, let's just cook. I searched hentai when I was in mid school. I'm not broken. Yeah, I searched hentai when I was in middle school. I'm not broken, but I'm about to break something. Hey, it'd be like that. Wish I could play the first note of Black Parade to bring out every emo kid here. I don't know what Black Parade is, so does that mean I'm not emo? Is that proof? I think Ethiopians have the greatest genes in Africa in terms of looks. Is that how that works? Wait, what does that mean? I feel like Dennis's art expressions have rubbed off on my art. What do you mean? Like for the facial expressions or Chemical Romance song? That's what Black Parade is. I've never heard any of their songs though, I don't think so. I probably have in passing, but I haven't actually listened to their songs, if that makes sense. Okay. The classic disgusted expression you draw is clearly on my character's face. What? Do I draw a disgusted expression? What, like this one or something? I'd be like, hold on. Like this one, maybe? Like this expression? I don't know. So has doing everything in pen improved your work? It has, yeah. Disgusted, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, I know. Did I read it as in disgusting? I meant, that's more neutral. I feel like I draw more neutral faces. To me. Wait, then... I'd have to look at your art. I'd have to look at the face that you drew, and then I'd have to look... And then I have to... Because, like, after I see it, then I'll know what you're talking about. But right now... I don't know, maybe I'm just very bad with context. I put the Black Parade in the music room, listen to it after. Okay, I'll try and remember. But when you do draw disgusted, it looks like that. I see. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. Or I say that, I don't remember the last time I drew a disgusted face. Then again, I might just be really bad at memory. Who the heck is this guy? Dennis, draw Yuri, please. Huh? Like, from Doki Doki Literature Club, or just the genre? They're hard to find, but probably. I see. Everyone loves Yuri, except for the people who don't love Yuri. Then those people don't love Yuri. Yuri from Yuri on Ice, or Yuri from the Ice Prince Chronicle? You know, I've never seen Yuri on Ice. What even is Yuri on Ice? Took me way too long to realize that I love lesbians kissing. Sometimes the journey of self-discovery is a long one. Yuri on Ice is about ice skating and the art of it. I see. That might be interesting. Although I haven't watched a lot of sports anime in general, so I wouldn't know. How the hell does this work? I guess I'll just do this. This probably looks better. She's just gonna eat it. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me see. I need to go like this, like that. Is this some bent over from top view? No. Where? I don't think so. She has Shira's clothing and she's blushing? Yes, yes, yes. I don't understand yes. Yes, yes, she is. Yes, she is. The butt and he's bent over and you're looking at it from the ceiling. Try to imagine. I don't see what you're seeing, but what you're seeing is clearly beautiful. What you're seeing is clearly beautiful, but I'm not seeing it. So, it'd be like that. Welcome back, Ron. There's a reason their name's McLovin. True. Ba-da-da-da-da. Do heads or ass cheeks together? I could see that, I suppose. I guess. Okay, hold on. So... give me 1 second. Alrighty, sorry. I've returned. Have you ever tried making a detailed line art through sheer memory? Wait, what do you mean, like without like a guideline? Yeah, I have. It's failed many times. Alrighty. Do not look above at the do not look at the comics above. I already have seen them. You know, did Mr. Daddy treat you well, Singularity? I don't really know what you're talking about, but hopefully. Okay, cool. How was daddy time? Who in God's green earth is Mr. Daddy? That's quite the name. Must be a very powerful person. Powerful guy. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, yeah, you. Okay. So I could be doing that one, or that one. I don't know. So I'll just do this one instead. Which means she doesn't have an heir. She just has that. Mr. Daddy is the man laying in bed naked behind Singularity, but my bed is above me, though. I'm under my bed. You know, I've started drinking ink recently. Day 368 of asking for Bang-chan? Oh, yes. I see you're doing it on behalf of Lee now, Misty. Okay, hold on, let me do this. Here's a moral dilemma. What do you think about Blue Archive as a game in terms of ethics? Well, I don't really know the lore of the game, so fuck if I know. Yeah, I don't really know the lore, like, at all. I'm pretty, if I remember, there were like these girls with who are like in school or something, but the school is about kids because they have guns. So the school is like some sort of, maybe it's not school, maybe it's like some sort of military camp thing. I have no idea what the heck Blue Archive is, though. I see guns, I see girls, and I assume they shoot things, so I'm guessing. You sound so human when you curse. I see. I'm very human, of course. I'm the most human. I am human. I promise, I am human. What else would I be but human? The only thing I could be is human. I am human. What else could I be? Silly McLovin. Yeah, I don't know about Blue Archive. I don't know anything. Exactly, it's a school. That's all you need to know. Each student repeating their own school. Each student repeating their own, like a time loop? What does that mean? Interesting. Yeah, but I don't, that's not the lore, though. I need to know, like, the lore. Just put the fries in the bag, bro, chacho. Spoken like a true human? I knew. Give them rainbow hair? Nah. Representing, the typos are killing me. Oh, okay. It's a school. Each student representing their own school. Like, wait. No, like, wait. So wait, are the girls are schools? Surely not. Wait. No, I no, because that's like it's not some Azure Lane type thing, right? Where like they're like inanimate objects, that type of thing. No, sure, like they're like actual people, but they're from a school. I'm assuming they're actual people, but they're from a school. That is the thing that makes sense. Unless they're like, or that could be like the what's the other game where the girls are girls front line? Unless the girls are guns, something like that. It's like a full blown turf war. The girls are students representing their schools. Okay, I see. Okay. Interesting, but why though? Yeah, well, I don't know. Like, is it like what, child soldiers? Is that ethical? Probably not, right? I don't think child soldiers are ethical. This song has been going on. I've given up my social life, my health, exercise, and everything for my exams. Well, some people do that, I suppose. So I don't know how healthy that is, but if it's making a difference, then I guess that's good. Kinda. Not really, but if it helps you. So what are your thoughts on the teacher-student relationship? It pains me to type this, but God, it's like one of the main points about it. I think teacher-student relationships are bad. Like, I think that's common. It's for that's probably not a good thing. I mean, that's like saying. I mean, like, I don't know. What are you asking exactly? No, I don't actually know what you're asking. I need the academic. I need to make the academic comeback of the century. Oh, we calm the stream? I'm very calm. If I could find music, that'd be even calmer. Yeah, I'll do Vino A. Okay, cool. All good. Well, what if the girl likes the teacher? The only difference is age, nothing else. Well, I mean, if you're saying like, what if a student has a crush on a teacher? That's like, I mean, a lot of kids have crushes on their teacher. It's really on the teacher. Like, all the responsibility falls on the teacher to, not be a bad person. Play Tokyo Drift and we call it a calm stream. Trying to be calm is like choking yourself. Calmness comes without trying. Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to be calm. I just am calm. No, some people actually do need to try to be calm. Actually, I think that's wrong. Yeah, some people, their natural state, for some people, is not calm, actually, so. Not you, I meant generally. In general. Well, I don't know. I have no idea. I miss when my teachers were hot. See? Okay, hold on. Let me see. What do I have to draw? Welcome back, Screen Herbert. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know about the Blue Archive stuff. I don't exactly know what I don't know what the question is specifically. What? Okay. What I say is, can a teacher-student relationship happen, and what are its ethical representation? I don't think it's ethical because, well, I mean, I assume the students are not like the teachers of no, I don't think so. It's like it doesn't even matter about the teacher-student. Like if it was like two adults, it'd be different, right? There's like an equal dynamic there. There's an equal power dynamic. I think it's power dynamic and like the age, like the ability to make actual rational decisions, which doesn't exist in a teacher-student relationship in Blue Archive, I assume. So I would say that it's ethically not good. Probably? I would assume so. Ethically, morally, actually I don't know what the difference is between ethical and moral, but I think, both of them bad. So, you're You threw a table at your teacher 3 times? What? So they're there, so her shoulder should be around here. Emo's venting some crazy stuff in here. Most of my teachers were old. In general, we shouldn't base our morals on fictional characters or places. I don't think you should base you should not base your morals on because obviously if say for instance you watch a fictional movie, obviously it's fictional, it's a movie. If you watch a movie about a criminal doing crimes, you can watch the movie, but obviously you probably shouldn't base your moral compass on a criminal, right? So yeah. How though? The girl likes the boy and the boy likes the girl. The only difference is age, Dennis. And no other devious plan or flip side to it. No, you don't understand. No, but you can say that the only difference is age, but the age is a problem because there's a mental thing happening there, right? The teacher, the adult, has more mental faculties than the student. It doesn't matter about it. It doesn't it's about the mental power dynamic. The teacher simply has more. It's just not. There's only one kind of person who says age is just a number. The age is an indicator. The age is something that actually is, Which has defending pedophilia? I don't know if Hunted is defending it. I don't know. You need to... because all I have is what you've said, and what you've said... it does... there's literally... It's how do I even... Is there even a... How do I even... What am I even to say? What am I to say here? If you're trying to figure out why it's ethically bad, because the teacher, once the prefrontal cortex is developed, then age is just a number. That's the furthest I'll go. It's the mental maturity is literally, the mental maturity is actually the problem, because if one party member of a relationship has more mental maturity, then there's a power dynamic there, which allows, and in reality, you can, some people say, oh, well, she's mature for her age. But the problem with that is you can't mind read. It doesn't matter. There's a practical reason why age is actually important. So, I don't know. Between Minecraft YouTubers and Drake, kids these days are cooked. Didn't Diddy get off of his criminal charges, or most of them? So yeah, they are cooked. Looks like I've won. You have not won anything. I need you to state a proper opinion, because I don't know what you just said. Like, essentially what you just said is age is just a number, which is not how that works. Even among adults is frowned. Like, okay, like, yeah, like exactly, Sloth. Like, even if you take, like, if you have two adults, let's say you have two adults, and one of the adults, one of the, like, people in the relationship doesn't have the doesn't have the same mental capabilities as the other one, there is some sort of, yeah, like, mental power dynamics is a bad thing, okay? It's just, in general, like, that allows you to take advantage of other people. It's, I think, like, so, yeah. Adults are on the same mental, like, most, like, on average, like, all adults are on the same mental wavelength, essentially. They have around the same mental capabilities. And it's just not this, yeah. Like, even a boss and an employee shouldn't do that. True, that's more, yeah. Not because of the mental capabilities, just the sheer power. It becomes messy. I'm just stating a moral dilemma for bitter banter. Yeah, I don't think he was actually saying that it's right, but he's trying to just get an actual answer. The answer is because of the mental. It's a mental problem. Although you've picked a very hot water, Hunted. You picked very hot water to jump into. Kiss Yuri. Yes. I'm trying to use topics I can discuss upon for further debates, but the hotter the water, the better the pasta cooks. Yeah, but the problem is some pasta is, you know, some pasta cooks at different temperature. So what you need to do is you need to pick the water that is the most, you have to pick the water that applies to most of, like, all of the pasta. Basically, you pick the hottest water that if you understand what I'm trying to say. Bro, I forgot about the on-screen Yuri. Yeah, honestly, I forgot too. Okay, that's what her hair is. I love Yuri. Yuri is great. Everyone loves Yuri. Oh, I guess except for the people who don't love Yuri, I suppose. In that case, those people don't love Yuri. I said this already. I've just repeated the same thing. Okay, let's change topic. What about the implication of human mind? What do you mean by that? Like, I never have, I don't know if I've heard about that. Can you explain it? And then I'll give my topic. I'll give my opinion. Yuri is greater than Yaoi? I mean, in general, I would, like, I mean, I'm straight, so I would say yeah, but I guess it depends. What about the basis of morality? Is it objective or subjective? Morality is subjective completely. I will say that. Everyone, because, like, everyone has their own moral things. Like, everyone has a general, no one has the same morals, really, and no one can prove the morals. No one can actually say why. Like, if you go down to objective fact, like laws of the universe, like, you're not gonna get an actual real solid meaning for morals. So yeah, it's subjective. As in human free will, maybe. Like, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, people pick their morals based on what feels right to them. That's really what morals are. What feels right. Implication of the human mind. It refers to the potential of the mind. Okay, hold on. It refers to the potential of the mind holds, and how we can capitalize on it as an investment for betterment of the planet, rather than we use it for war and crime. So essentially, we like ought to use our mind to better the planet rather than like destroy it. I don't know. I mean, I would say I would rather people use their minds to better the planet. I don't think it's like an objective thing. I'm just saying that because it feels better to me, but I don't have an actually reason for it. Morality is objective in the view of a subjective culture, so subjectively culturally, but objective once applied to each individual in that culture. Sure. I mean, but that's essentially saying that, but like in that case, it's still okay. I understand what you're saying, but I don't think objective, it doesn't fit right with me. Like I understand what you're saying, but something with it just doesn't mesh well. That would be objective morality. Like if morality, if there was a universal law, let's just say like there was an actual law that we can read, every one of us could read, and it was like, I don't know, like hypothetically, if there was like a god of the universe, and then the god were like actually put down an actual law that everyone could read and everyone knew was true, then it would be objective. But that's not what this is. Everyone's kind of going off of vibes right now. And because everyone's going off of vibes, it's not objective. We're just picking what feels right. This subjective morality is normally made objective in the form of laws. Yeah, but laws are subjective themselves. They're made by subjective people. So laws are not objective. Laws are just laws because that's what the people who made the laws felt like making the laws. That's what they thought made sense. But I don't think it's actually objective. The thing is that our minds are segregated in such a way that we cannot find an equilibrium with being in the same place together. So if there's a universal goal, all where to achieve, that'll be great. Yeah, like you're essentially saying if life had an actual objective meaning, that would be great. True, but I don't think it does. Hold on, I'm getting distracted from drawing Yuri. Yeah, so my opinion on it, can't believe we're making Yuri art while talking about objective morals. Shit, I haven't smoked in 2 days. Why do you have to say that? Sure. Okay, there technically is a human objective morality, which we have guarded from testing babies. We apparently have some intrinsic morals that counts as objective. I don't think that's objective. Like you can say that all humans are like going like have. Okay, well then it depends what morality is. Okay, wait. Yeah, wait. What's actually the definition of of morals and ethics? What are ethics and what are morals? Do you want to try heroin once in your life? Don't. Okay, hold on. When I'm like 70, where I'll have nothing left to lose, I'll try heroin. Just inject myself every day until I have a seizure and die. Well, maybe don't do that. So her body should be here, I guess. I think ethics is just morals turned into a code of conduct. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So then ethics, so in ethics, you need the context of the civilization that you're in then, like the culture that you're in. Ethics needs the context, and then moral is just like, and then morals is not really based on the actual law or culture, it's just based on the human heart. Is that what it is? Wait, hold on. Let me go back to you. Universally applied doesn't exactly define as objective, so therefore there is no such thing as objective morality. Well, that's what I'm saying. Morality in its essence is subjective, but has ways to make itself close to objectivity, but never completely. Like, I guess you can say moral. Okay, so you could classify a sort of objective morality as like the goal of life. What is the goal of life? To reproduce. So basically, you could say that I guess all morals should be in line with making more humans. Making more humans, keeping society alive, not having chaos, not having death, having as much abundance in life as possible. I guess we could say that that is kind of what you can, like, I guess, angle morality towards that. And if that's what morality is, then we can, I mean, but it's not objective, but we can like do that. I think that's a good practical way to do it. Code of conduct, then it's just a variation. But there's a lot of things, like there are a lot of moral things that don't actually apply to the betterment of humanity. Like there are a lot of crimes, there's a lot of like things that people can do, and it technically would be okay for like humanity wouldn't be harmed in any way, but we still feel bad about about crimes like that. But then there's a very gray line for some pretty bad stuff. Exactly, like you can still claim that, oh well, you know, I don't know, like animal cruelty. We can say that animal cruelty is like morally wrong, but based on the definition of like, oh, it's just morality is just the betterment of humanity, is aimed towards the betterment of humanity. Animal cruelty doesn't really apply to humans, so that'd be fine. But we'd still say it's morally wrong. So morality is not just the betterment of humans. It's something different. Oh, that's no longer morality? Like, I would say it's not moral to like hurt animals, right? I think that's morals. That's some sort of moral. I think so. Here's a terminology for morality. In hands of a warrior, a sword is a protecting equipment, and in case of bandits, it's just another immoral tool for his, her trade. Morality exists depends on who holds it. Right, meaning it's like subjective. But like, what's the closest thing we can get to like morality being objective? I don't know. I don't think there is. Oopsie. So like morality isn't just like a practical thing. It's not like a logical thing. Yeah, morality is not logical. Morality is more based on the human heart, what feels good. Morality is created and applied by humans. So anything artificially created by objective in its own sense. So can anything artificially created by objective in its own sense? Can anything be actually, no, wait. So can anything be artificially created with objective in its own sense? I don't think so. This morality talk is so boring. Well, like forcing people to produce children, etc., may be seen as moral if the betterment and prolonging of human is the thing we go by. Yeah, but it's not. Like it doesn't feel like it's the right thing to do. So it's not. So that's not like, I don't know. But obviously, I have my own morality. So the problem with that is I'm trying to apply my subjective morality to someone else's subjective morality, which just doesn't make any sense. We're just playing by two different rule sets. So yeah, morality is subjective. That's just it. Just be clear, that's not my moral take. Yeah, no, I understand that. That was just an example. That was just an example. That's more of a utilitarian like thing to do. At some point, it's just rather to accept end with morality in mind, or be resilient and leave morality and such behind. At some point, it's just easier. At some point, it's just easier to accept end with morality in mind, or to be resilient and leave morality and such behind. The homeless philosopher major talking to the homeless criminology major in the homeless shelter about morality. Hello, PJNA. Remember me from last night at 10:10? I like a comment on a video? I don't know. Sometimes the profile picture and names change, so I don't actually know. I think I remember that profile picture though, at the very least. I remember the profile picture, but I don't know if your name has changed from your stream name to your, like, on the stream, sometimes names change. But those keeping records on the comment? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I remember your profile picture. But if it's to remember what you said, I don't know. Oh, my name was The Untamed too? I see. Let me see. I can probably go back to the comments too. I have the ability to do that. I have the ability to do that. Not that one. Not that one. Okay, cool. Okay, you know, I thought I could check the comments, but I apparently cannot check the comments. Well, I tried. Seriously? Can I not do it? Well, I tried, yeah. I guess this debate could be settled with the nature versus nurture debate, so it probably wouldn't be proven here in a random chat of an art channel. Sure, but it's just fun to talk about. I mean, I think in terms of nature versus nurture, it's probably nurture, but like some nature. There are the actions of a person can be defined by by nurturing it, but the general base of like their morality and stuff is probably nature, I think. Something like that. Well, I also commented on the gold ship post, so what about me, Dennis? Tsundere breathing, second form. I mean, I remember, wait. Do I remember you? I know you, but I don't know if I remember you from last night. What did I even do last night? I have no idea. Oh, yeah, I was posting like 3 videos. I don't know. I don't think I kept anything in my mind from last night. I was busy grinding my videos. Fuck some debate. Fuck debates. Let's have some Yuri instead. Ah, yes. Okay. I need to bring this up here. I think the only way to sell this is to agree that we don't have enough evidence to either view to dismiss the other, or prove their own. Yeah, so essentially agnostic. Yeah. You've been posting a lot? Yeah, I have. Been grinding. I am on that YouTube grind, sloth. Gocha post? You don't remember me? Tsundere breathing, third form. I mean, I remember. Did I even check the post? Did I reply to you? I wonder. Let me bring in the shoulder hair. British. I don't think Hunted is a pedophile. I think Hunted was just making moral claim, not moral claim. I think Hunted was just trying to get a debate going about morality. Evidence? We made the concept of ethics. What do you mean ethics? They didn't exist 344 BC ago when we were monkey. I don't think, yeah, probably ethics didn't exist in the monkey. Vote now. Should I do background? Yes, no. Should you do background? I mean, yeah, you should do background. It doesn't have to be like a big, like an interesting background. Any background is cool. Hunted might actually be a diddler. No, I don't think he is. He just thought he was not. Essentially what Hunted did, so basically what Hunted did was, what he said was essentially along the same lines is, why can you prove that murder is wrong? Like, just because someone could say, like, can you prove, you could say that, can you prove that murder is wrong? Like, you can say that and still think murder is wrong, but asking the question doesn't actually mean you support murder, right? That's essentially what I'm saying. Like I said, Hunted, you picked too hot a top. You jumped in too hot hot water for the general, for like, you know, the surrounding. Now, he said age doesn't matter. I don't think he's, well, he said something along those lines, but that's not exactly what he was saying. He didn't say it was right or anything. But do you support murder, Dennis? No, I don't support murder. I think murder is bad for society in general. Also, I would rather not be murdered, and I'd rather my family not be murdered. And I don't particularly want to murder anyone, so no, I don't also want to murder, so I don't support murder, no. I guess when you swim in the ocean, you get sharks? Yeah. You have to swim in like a pool or something. Go to a pond or something. You picked too big of a sample size. Exploiting children is wrong? Yes, I believe that. What about murder, mutilation, and disposal? Do you support that, Dennis? No, I don't support. Why did you include murder again? I just said I don't support murder. I'd rather not be murdered, and I'd rather not do the murdering. And I don't want anyone I know to be murdered, so no, I don't support murder. If it's revenge, it's valid. You know, there are arguments that say that revenge is bad. You probably shouldn't take revenge. I guess I should just swim in a small glass, because saying something like this with so many chaotic people is just inviting the devil to your wedding. Or just a Kanye tweet in general. Yeah, yeah. You definitely have. While I may be able to engage in like discussion like this, there are also a lot of people who don't really care about that type of stuff. So, dang, she has a massive forehead. Hold on. If you had your family killed and you were the last one, should you not kill the murderer? Why would you kill the murderer? Exactly. Like, why exactly would you kill the murderer? Why not put them... I mean, to kill... Hunted crash out tweets when? By killing someone, you are stealing all of the experiences that they have experienced and will experience. It's the biggest sin of all. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if you can actually, like... Can you actually say why stealing someone's experiences is wrong? Like, I feel it's wrong. I have like an innate feeling that that's wrong. But to actually prove that, I don't know if I can. If you had your family killed, then then you are the murderer. Actually true. It's unforgivable, but why exactly? Like, can you give a reason? Can you give a reason that, like, why am I saying this? Am I dumb? Didn't I just say that, like, morality is subjective? Why am I also now going, like, okay, well, can you give an objective reason for something that's subjective? Like, yeah, like, obviously not. I think I might be dumb. Imagine dying right now. Well, I mean, I'm not, like, I don't think I'm scared of not existing, so dying doesn't scare me. Although it would suck to miss out on a lot of experiences. There are a lot of things that I want to do, but I don't think it'd, like, suck. Now think about what you could have done in the future. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things that I want to do, but I'm also not too attached to things. Like, I'm not living for the future, if that makes... Or I am, in a sort of way, I'm living for the future. That's what I've kind of defined as meaning. Meaning is living for the future. But I just enjoy what I'm doing right now. As long as I'm enjoying what I'm doing right now, it's fine. You're dying right now? Or dying right now would be so good? I don't know. I don't think death is really anything, right? Because death is like nothing. Because if you're dead, then you're nothing, so... You're stealing a person's future? Okay, Footlicker. Hello, Footlicker. Dennis, you're my spirit animal? Am I? Well, at least I'm someone's spirit animal. Why there's a Footlicker? Footlicker also says, draw a foot. I would draw a Footlicker. Unfortunately, feet are my enemy. Not really, I'm just not trying to learn how to draw them right now. Also, I should probably give this woman a shirt. If afterlife isn't real, death would be horrible. Okay, Emo, let me ask you a question. Before you were born, was that horrible? I don't think you would actually classify as, like, the time before you were born as being horrible. So why would the time after you're dead be horrible? Assuming there's no afterlife. I mean, I don't believe there's an afterlife, but I don't, like, the time before you're... To be nothing sounds terrifying, but you've already been nothing before, Emo. Like, it sounds terrifying, but there's nothing to be terrified of because you don't exist. You wouldn't feel it? Yeah, but Emo, you're imagining that you're, like, in a black box or something, like, without a body. But you're not in anything because you don't exist anymore. Like, okay, like, Emo, you don't have to fear not existing because you and not existing will never interlap. Like, you're never, like, those two, like, a person who is alive and death doesn't really, like, you're not gonna get to experience being dead. That's just, being dead isn't an experience. It's just a state of, it's just, like, being dead is, Like, death isn't anything, I don't think. You're, like, scared of death because there's, like, things that you want to do. And also, if you're scared of, like, being, like, a black void for, like, the rest of your life, that could be... I mean... the only people who are affected by death are living people. It's more like the only people who are afraid of death is living people. Because, I don't know, like, can death really affect you? You can't go to bed dead? Huh? Without an afterlife, meaning no longer has a point or exists? Why is that true? I think meaning exists as long as you're looking forward to something. So, like, the afterlife, like, for, like, a religious person, the afterlife can be your meaning. Like the meaning of life could be to get to the afterlife, because that's what you're looking forward to. But meaning to me, like, I think I've basically defined meaning as just looking forward to something, having some reason to continue going. So from the beginning of time till now, there have been around 100 billion people. Imagine out of trillions and trillions of creatures, you end up being the most superior and intelligent. We're so blessed. So who here thinks you can't be a moral person with no religion? I don't know if any. I wonder. I don't know if there's anyone here who would say that. But maybe. Yeah, I imagine death as when you sleep, it happens without you even knowing. I mean, yeah. But like even further than when you sleep, death is more just like death is more like before you're born, which you don't know. Hello, Maddie, welcome to the stream. It will just degrade meaning to merely the vain struggle to find a short spurt of happiness before the ever-present return to death. I don't believe so. It's like, okay. I mean, I don't know. Like, do you find that I don't think humans work like that. So I guess there is meaning, just a pale representation of it. You can be moral with no religion, and you can be immoral with religion. It's really a person to a person thing. Yeah, true. Because in my heaven, there would have to be feet, and no God would fulfill that for me. That's fun. I mean, hey, maybe there's one. You just haven't found the right God for you, Footlicker. It's just nice if you want to think about everything that will happen, and I mean, I don't know about that. Because, like, in the end, Screen Hermit, the reason why... Okay, can you define why an afterlife gives life meaning? Why does an afterlife gives life... Like, why does that give life meaning? I guess you'd have to explain that first. Because I'm under the impression that the only reason why the afterlife gives life meaning is because you have something to look forward to. Like, you're looking forward to the afterlife, but that's what meaning is. Meaning is looking forward to something. So you've made the afterlife your meaning. It's not like the afterlife gives you, like, makes meaning from other things. It's just that the afterlife is the meaning. That's just what you've assigned the meaning to be. Like someone who wants to become the greatest artist in the world, that's their meaning. It's not the afterlife. Unless you say, like, the afterlife, like, in the afterlife you'll become the greatest artist ever, then that could be it, but it's not really the afterlife. It's just, you know, you need a reason why the afterlife gives life meaning. The reason people feel for, like, have meaning, look forward to things, live life in general, is because they're looking forward to something else. For some people, the idea of afterlife feels like saving from despair, like a dying warrior wishing to meet his warrior brother in heaven. It's more like you have no meaning as an individual, merely a speck in endless space. But see, because Screen Hermit, that's more like saying, so that's almost like saying meaning is like, that's kind of like saying that meaning only exists for an individual. Like meaning doesn't exist for, like, a rock over there. The rock isn't thinking. The universe doesn't think. The universe doesn't have meaning. A person has meaning. An individual is the person that has meaning. They have meaning to themselves, and they can make meaning out of other things. But in the end, without an individual, you don't have meaning at all. As much as I want the afterlife to be real, it just feels fake. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I want an after... Well, I mean, I guess I might want an afterlife. I don't know. An afterlife kind of feels like... When I think of the afterlife, I kind of think of, like, some liminal space. I don't know. I'm gonna avoid the other imbecile in chat. If they cannot understand a bitter banter, then they have no time to be spent on. I don't even know what you're talking about. I guess I haven't seen that chat. You can provide yourself meaning, but I feel meaning is provided by your own views. But I feel meaning provided by your own views is just as unimportant as the person who inspired it. Okay, so you're more under the impression that meaning has more value when it's found rather than when you make it. You know who I'm talking about, Dennis? You know, there could be a couple people. So not really. Oh, well, I guess self-reporting, right? Let me see. I mean, you can say that it feels, but like you don't have an actual reason. Like, why is the invention of meaning from a person? Why is the invention of meaning from a person worth less than found meaning? It's probably better we don't know if there is or not an afterlife. I guess so. Yeah, maybe. Of insignificance born is insignificant in death, but life. I mean, that's a very computer-ish way of thinking about it, I suppose. But humans are anything but computer-like. Humans are anything but logical. Like, as much as I love logic, I can like see the fact that what people come up with and the things that people feel, they're never gonna, like, at the root of it, it's not based on like logic, it's based on feeling. So I don't know. I don't think so. I think that a person's meaning has as much value as they give it value. So for you, I think it's essentially, I'm not saying it's like a choice, but I'm saying it's kind of like, oh, I don't know. It's not a choice, I suppose. Like the meaning as it relates to me isn't really a choice. I mean, it's more of a choice. I feel like the meaning that I have, I can choose the meaning, and I can choose how much importance that meaning has to me. But okay, so I can say that perhaps for someone else, maybe maybe for another person, meaning would be more of a grounded to like something physical, like an afterlife, I suppose. Even though, but I don't know. You just can't accept a fake happiness. What does a fake happiness even mean, Srin Hermit? Like, I don't have the... All happiness... To me, all happiness seems fake. That's the thing. I see no distinction between fake happiness and real happiness. So, I don't really know. I don't even know what that means, like what fake happiness means. I understand. It's like, so essentially what you're saying is a lab-grown diamond is worth less than a real diamond. That's essentially what you're saying. But happiness isn't something that's like physical. Happiness is purely mental. And so it depends, I guess it depends on your mental disposition. It depends on like the way that you're raised. It depends like how you see value like in and of itself. But for a person who doesn't need that, like, I guess for you, yeah, it's subjective in the end. Well, meaning you make for yourself is artificial. Yeah, but all meaning is artificial. The meaning that you're choosing, like an afterlife, you chose that. It's like, it's a meaning that you ascribe to. You're the one picking a direction for your meaning because it feels right for you. But it's not like a real tangible thing. Meaning is not tangible. Happiness is a temporary occurrence, my friend. All is savior. Happiness is a temporary occurrence, my friend. All is savor it or leave it behind. Hello, Red Spider. Random, don't start beef. Thank you very much. All the emotions that you have inside of your brain is like everything that you experience is coming from yourself. All of your experiences come like the way that you interpret the world, like your sight, like all your senses, everything is fabricated by your brain, by you. So I mean, if you want to say that everything, like any happiness is just a trick in that sense, I would say. The thoughts you have aren't even yours, it's of someone else, of your ancestors, of your parents and your friends, or even prophets. Nothing's yours. I mean, I don't think that's true. If you believe all meaning is artificial, rather than believe that there is an original meaning, is up to you. But I believe there must be an original meaning for us to make hollow So, hence why antidepressants work. I mean, yeah, antidepressants do work because happiness is a like chemical in your brain, but I mean, so it's like, so in a similar sense, in a kind of sense to what you're saying, Screen Hermit, it's like people saying that you need a religion to have meaning or something like that. It doesn't have to be that, but like you need like a god, or you need something at the top to be happy. And I do agree, but I don't think the thing at the top is something that you need to. I think there are people whose meaning can come from themselves and they're perfectly happy and I don't know. I suppose it's an individual. I mean, in the end, it's really based on your own feelings. Like you cannot, I guess it's more like you can't live with meaning that's made by yourself because it feels fake. Perhaps there's like a certain, I mean, I guess in your almost in your own words, humans themselves are insignificant. So, okay, so that makes sense. I understand. Prove me wrong then, Dennis, I challenge. Yeah, wait, I'll get to that. Yeah, because humans are insignificant, anything that comes from humans is insignificant. But you don't have anything else. Do you even, like, meaning itself is a human thing. Like, that's a thing that humans came up with. Meaning is human. The very concept of meaning is like direct, like people made that up. I think. Of course, I could be wrong, but just from my understanding, people are the ones who've come up with this thing called meaning. So, but like, if you see human beings as insignificant, then of course the meaning that comes from human beings is insignificant, and so you need something outside of a human to give it significance. But I mean, we made the hottest temperature in the galaxy similar to a supernova explosion. As I won't just go around calling that. I'm not saying humans are insignificant. I don't think significance exists. I think significance is in the eye of the beholder. But I'm saying for like a person that does see humans as insignificant, as like a speck in the cosmic, I almost said cosmic circus, but as a speck in the cosmic circus, then of course anything that comes from a human being is also insignificant in the grand scheme of things. But humans were never the type to care about the grand scheme of things in the first place. But if he only believes humans invented meaning, I just want to be more than merely another stepping stone for another rock. But you don't have to be. Like, your life is your own, and your life has the. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's way too. I feel like you're susceptible to way too much damage, if that makes sense. Once you start, it feels like a devaluation of like yourself, which is fine, but it must be like depressing in a like if you've devalued your very being, your very existence, your ability to derive meaning from like I don't know. In my end, my life will have no point, which isn't enough for you. Yeah, but the point of your life is up to you. Or like okay, that sounds yeah, see I guess this is just I guess essentially we have two different rule sets and we just can't I guess we just can't like they're just not meshing well. So like what I'm saying doesn't make sense to you, and what you're saying to me feels I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe an ant feels meaning in working for a colony, but we can't ask the ant, and we'll never know. True. Yeah, I've got proof. There is no meaning. It's in a book, but you can't see the proof. You just gotta believe it. As Master Oogway says, to make something special, you must believe it is. I mean, that's close to essentially what I believe. But when I'm gone, my point will no longer exist. Yeah, but okay, Screen Hermit. Do you think that a temporary thing has no value? Do you need something to be because in the end, the universe itself is temporary. The universe does not go on forever. So then, I don't understand. Like okay. So the thing is, people have meaning. We know that there are people with meaning. People have meaning for themselves. You're looking for an objective sense of meaning, but like everyone's sense of meaning is different. No one has the same sense of meaning. I don't like everything is gonna end in like at the end. Boobas, yes, Shira. I'm the first in my bloodline who listen about the existence of death from a person who draws boobas. This is life for me. I mean, yeah, I think like people are indeed boobas are life. People I tried so hard and got so far in the end it didn't even matter. Yeah, but like in the end it does matter because your life matters to you. Your life matters in the context of your own mind. So and also yourself the question to meaning. Yes. Boobs. Boobs are the meaning. Oh, I should have known. No, don't worry, guys. Actually, I found out the meaning of life. It's boobs. Sure got it right. No, but meaning exists in the context of your own self. And so once you die, you can say, "Oh, you didn't have meaning." But like it's for yourself. Meaning is for your own self. Well, I just want my meaning to extend further than my own ideals so that it has some effect when I'm no longer around. So essentially, you have a fear of death. So yeah, so you kind of have like a fear of death, kind of, Screen Hermit. Kind of. It's sort of like it's like the idea of like, oh, you're truly dead when no one remembers you, or you're truly dead when kind of like that type of thing. But I don't need other people to give myself meaning. I don't think. I think I've reached to a point like I held that belief like when I was like 16 perhaps. And I was going through like kind of like a nihilistic phase, like a true nihilism phase, like nothing has meaning, what am I supposed to do? Does anything have meaning anymore? But I just don't want my meaning to live and die with me. But your meaning only matters to you. Like your meaning doesn't matter to anyone else. It's literally meaning is a personal thing. That's like when someone loves another person, does that love not matter? Does that love not matter because when you die, the love is gone, and because the love dies with you, and then the other person, like you understand what I'm saying? Like these types of feelings don't matter to other people. They don't matter to the world. They matter to yourself. Love isn't something like love and meaning and these types of things. They don't matter in the grand scheme of things, of course, because. But like, I don't know. So then is love meaningless? Is the only thing that has meaning what keeps your idea, what keeps the idea of you alive like for long enough? I guess that is a way to ground yourself in reality, I suppose, but I mean, does like, why does having grandkids matter? Just to keep yourself alive? But that's just to make yourself feel better. Like, what is the actual utility in having your like grandkids? Like, what does that mean to yourself? Just so that the world doesn't forget you? Just so that the world, like, just so that you have an effect on the world? And what does that matter when you're gone? I just want to make some sort of mark that shows that I existed. Yeah, so it's more like a fear of death, a fear of non-existence, I suppose. But I don't know, it just, because that's never gonna work. Like, eventually everything ends, Screen Hermit. Like, everything ends eventually. No one can be remembered forever, because eventually the universe ends. So then, in that like, by that definition, nothing has meaning. But that's like not true, because there are people with meaning. I don't know. Yeah, that's where the afterlife comes in. So essentially, you want like a. I see. Okay, well that definitely does solve, like, it definitely solves the issue for you specifically. But in the end, there's no meaning if it itself is imposed. No meaning of self, because I'm trying to figure out, why does the outside matter? Like, imagine you're playing a game. So why are, like, in that case, why? Okay. So then, in that case, grandkids don't matter. Love doesn't matter. Nothing matters. The only thing that matters is that you existed, is the proof of your existence. But in the case of an afterlife, the proof that you existed is your existence. Like, you being in the afterlife is the proof. Does doing anything at all on the planet Earth matter then? Dennis, listen to my secret, please. I need advice. Sure. I just, to get your meaning from outside of yourself, it seems like it'd be more solid. But I fail to even understand why. I just imagine playing Minecraft, but all you can do is look at stuff, then despawning. Did you ever exist? Why does it matter if you existed in the first place? I don't know. Maybe my mind is so broken or something, or maybe I'm just playing by such different rule sets. But I don't know why that matters in the first place. I don't need to know. I don't need the world or the universe or a god or some other person to know that I know I existed. I don't need anyone else. Like, I know I existed. That's all. I like an older person. What do I do? We're both minors, but age gap is noticeable. What do you mean? I mean, in that case, the age doesn't really. I don't know. I'm not a relationship major. All I want is to move a single block. No, but you don't know you existed because you returned to the void? No, but like, I don't, but why is that? Like, I don't know, maybe I've gone over my existentialism, so like, I just don't have like this existential dread of not existing anymore. But it doesn't matter to me that I don't exist anymore, because in the context of my world, of my experience, it exists for me, and I never experienced death. Because in a world that I am dead, I don't get to experience I don't get to experience death. My world exists forever in my mind, because I never get. That's what everyone says. Well, I'm not a relationship, you know. I'm not. I don't know. Either you go. I mean, I guess. I guess you miss all the shots you never take, right? So I don't mind not existing so long as I had an impact. Yeah, but okay. The problem with that, Screen Hermit, is the fact that even matters to you doesn't matter once you don't exist, right? Because it doesn't. You don't get anything after you're like if you stop existing but you did something. It doesn't matter to. It matters to you right now, right in this moment when you're alive, right? Like it matters to you right now because you're alive and you can think about it. But once you don't exist, it literally doesn't matter to you. It's what so like I don't know. I don't need the outside world to give me I don't need proof of my existence. Once I die, I mean, like at this moment I know I exist. And so I'm going to enjoy my life. When I'm dead, I won't get to experience being dead. It won't matter to me once I don't exist, but my meaning won't matter either. Why does your meaning need to... Okay, Screen Hermit. Why does your meaning need to exist? Why does meaning need to exist after you don't exist? Your meaning is your meaning, but if you don't exist, then there's no purpose for your meaning anyway. Meaning is the reason to continue living. Like I understand the want to have like a physical thing but I don't though. I don't know. Am I that messed up? Am I that just like I don't know. Is my I don't need when I die I wish to be remembered forever. But in the end, the meaning that you have, even if you do what I'm trying to say is what I'm trying to say is that eventually even the goal, the meaning that you have, the meaning of your life that you've defined the meaning in your life is to make a difference in the world. That meaning is just to keep you going, which is what I'm defining meaning as the thing that keeps you going. So if your meaning, if what's driving you is the want to live forever, I mean not the want to be remembered, the want to make a difference, that's in the same ballpark. So okay, well hold on. I don't know. I don't know. If meaning is just a tool to cope with existence, is it meaning though? Yeah. I think so. I think meaning is like what you're looking forward to. Meaning is what's driving you forward. Like in your case, what's driving you forward is the want to make a difference. Like that's what you're doing. You're living to make a difference. Like you could imagine that if making a difference didn't matter to you, then why are you doing anything, right? Like meaning is why you're doing something. It's the fuel. But the fuel, but what you're using to power yourself isn't what other people are. Like everyone has a different fuel source. Like some people don't care about making the difference. They just want to, I don't know, bake the best cake in the world, or they just want to eat the best cake in the world. Like that's their meaning. And that's not I mean, I guess from your point of view, you can subjectively say, oh, well, that's an empty meaning. Like that's a stupid reason. Like, why are you living for that? But as long as it's getting them to live longer, that's still the meaning. That's why they're doing stuff. So I can understand now. I think I understand. I guess I framed it in a way that I can understand. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe I've just reached, I don't know. I understand what you're saying. But I guess my meaning is more I guess it's just my definition of it. The fuel. I guess meaning is a sticking point for me. Oh, whoopsie. I don't really have meaning. I mean, you're living for something. Maybe your meaning is like drawing or something. Like, what's the thing that you're looking forward to? Like, your meaning doesn't have to be anything grand. It could literally just be, I want to eat like breakfast tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. It's the like. I think you have meaning as long as you are doing something, then you must have a reason for doing it. Unless you're like on autopilot. But I mean, Pixel, I mean, you're drawing and stuff. But I just believe meaning is something bigger than yourself. While you believe meaning is something for yourself. What does meaning have? Like, in a world without people, does the world have meaning, Screen Hermit? I don't think so. Living is meaning. I've heard that said to me before. In fact, the person who like got me on the path of being like, oh, meaning is something that you make for yourself. They first started with, to have exist, like the meaning of the universe, like if you want to find an objective meaning, you could say that the meaning of the universe is simply to have existed in the first place. I mean, and you know what, Screen Hermit? I mean, in that case, to have existed in the first place is equivalent. Like, to have existed is equivalent to moving up. You are part of the universe. Like, the universe doesn't exist without you. And when you die, you are still part of the universe because you're still, like, your body is still there. Or I guess you can consider yourself not part of the, but no, you're still part of the universe. Like, everything in the universe is part of the universe. So technically, just by existing, you have meaning. Like, that's what, like, that person did say that, but then I was like, well, that's stupid. And she was also like, yeah, but like most people don't find that satisfying. Like, to have existed, just living, that's meaning. Like, most people find that stupid. So then she was like, so people just make up meaning for themselves. And I had to really think about it, but I do think that's true. Or not, maybe not make up meaning, but people definitely choose their meaning. Although she didn't say that meaning is what fuels people, but it is. Like, I think a universe without people, I don't know if that has meaning. Would you say that has meaning? Well, I guess I'm done then. My meaning is no, hold on. No, hold on now. But you're like, I think you can still enjoy life. Like, you're still enjoying life. I assume you're drawing. Like, drawing is enjoyable for you. But it's just, and that's why she was like, well, but that meaning, like, a lot of people don't find that satisfying. So she went with the, you know, she also told me the second part, which is like, so like most people just pick the meaning that like satisfies them, essentially. And I guess where I am right now is that like whatever satisfies them is the fuel. I think I'm just living because I'm not dead. I don't particularly have anything I'm looking forward to. So like, but you must have some, like, you want to draw, right? There are things you enjoy. Personally, I think life has no meaning and nothing. We do medicine in the end. So I do what makes me smile. That's kind of similar to my viewpoint. But drawing is not meaning, just fun. Yeah, but okay, like maybe for you, perhaps drawing is just a hobby. But for some people, drawing certainly can be like, oh, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow so I can draw. I want to draw this thing tomorrow, or maybe in the future I'll be good enough to draw this thing, or maybe I'll make an anime or something, or maybe, you know, like, for you, you're saying this, but it's all framed in your perspective. For your perspective, drawing isn't probably anything that deep. It's not anything that you're looking forward to really doing. It's just something that you do to have fun. But you're freezing? I guess swallow yourself in blankets then. She is correct. As in the person who told me that told me that life, like the meaning of life is like not existing. Like, she isn't her. I mean, I don't know. I could see, like, yes, I believe her, kind of. I don't know. It definitely does feel it's not satisfying, though. Like, whether she's correct or not, I do think someone can be correct and also the answer not be satisfying. Like, to you specifically. Like it wasn't satisfying to me. It's like, so, like, is my meaning done now? Like, what is it? Like Screen Hermit said, essentially. I need to go feed my cat. Okay, goodbye, Screen Hermit. Have a good day. I think mine is more of a confidence thing. Like, sure, I'd like to do all this stuff, but it probably won't happen. So like why do you do anything? Like I think you are looking forward to, you must be looking forward to something, I think. Like even if it's just staying alive. Like you're at the very least not looking forward to dying. Or are you? Maybe, but like you have something. There is some purpose that you have to be here, right? There's something you're looking forward to, I think. It's actually pretty hot where I am. I think I need a... Yeah. It's very hot. Or not very hot, but it's kind of hot. I also have to do laundry. Okay, I'm finished with this drawing. I don't actually care about this drawing. I spent way too much time just rendering and stuff. Should be freezing in there? In the fridge? Yeah. You know, I guess... I mean, can living be mean? I mean, yeah, I think so. Because like a person can just look forward to living another day. Is that like at the base of it, is that actually what the meaning is? Like, is that what everything is based on? Like, okay, what if I want to draw? Like tomorrow, what if I want to draw? Okay, well, to draw, I need to be alive. So is my meaning being alive? I can't draw if I'm dead. Actually, I want to jump in the fridge. It's 150. Where are you, in Arizona? That's tough, a sloth. Yeah, I definitely hate the heat. Like the heat is my enemy, truly. So maybe if you get down to it, being alive simply is the meaning of like everyone. But no, but like what about for people whose meaning is like the afterlife? The afterlife is like literally being dead. So. Ooh, we have some abs here. Let me draw some abs. Alright, the stream is gonna end soon though. Shira, have you worked on that concept of, or like that changing art style that you were talking about? One of those Costco freezer rooms? Freezer rooms scare me. I always think about getting locked in there and not escaping and just freezing to death. And you can't eat anything in there because they're all frozen. Is it possible to survive in a freezer room? Maybe you could maybe eat the frozen stuff and they melt in your mouth. They like slowly thaw out in your mouth. Does freezing, does something that's frozen have nutritional value? Probably, right? You'd think so. It's probably not the unfreezing that makes it nutritional, so maybe you can eat the frozen stuff in there. How cold are those rooms? Hypothermia will get you. What if you had like a big jacket? What if you're like determined? It was like a Mr. Beast challenge. Yeah, what if it was like a Mr. Beast challenge? Can you survive 100 days in a freezer? Winner gets 100 Costco gift cards. 1,000 Costco. Well, just finished my latest NSFW. Oh, nice. Nice indeed. I assume it'll be in the NSFW chat, so I'll check it out when I have the time. I say when I have the time. I'll check it out, I guess, after the stream, if it's there. No, but seriously, are you in Arizona, Sloth? I know Arizona is very hot, so. Already is? Oh, wow. Well, then I will check it out after the stream. Okay, let me see. How do we abs? How do we do the abs? So first we bring down the body. We bring down the hips. Yeah, I live in Arizona. RIP. Arizona is probably the last place I'd go to live. Specifically because the heat is truly... I just hate sweating. Sweating is... Well, you know, sweating is fine in moderation, but if you're constantly sweating, it's just... I hate it. Literally, the chat... That chat is the only reason I draw it. Ah, yes. I guess in that case, the chat has given meaning to the NSFW art. If you say meaning enough times, maybe it'll just lose its meaning. Like, you know, if you just say a word enough times, it feels like a fake word. Like, one time I was saying bird a bunch of times, and I was like, wait, is birdie... Am I even saying that word right? Bird? What even is bird? Does that mean anything? I wonder why that happens. Why does that happen? I wonder if there's a mental, like a psychological reason for that. Okay. Burb. How have you been? Hello, Cappuccino. Welcome to the stream. I've been nice. I've been good. Let me bring in her abs. How have you been? Yeah. How have you been, Cappuccino? Did you finish up that rendering that you're doing? Or wait, did you abandon it? I can't remember. I can't remember if you abandoned the drawing or if you actually finished it. Okay, so that's intro. Oh, you know, that's a good reference for the side. Currently just chilling? Ah, I see. Let me see. Okay, hold on, let me see. Bring that in. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Interesting apps. And then we just bring this in, and then we bring that out. So that's interesting. And then we bring this. So the belly button is there somewhere. I live in Arizona too. God. Wait, how are you freezing then? Are you actually in a freezer? Does the freezer strat help? What have you been up to? Drawing, as usual. As you could see. I did some drawing here. I have some drawings over, where is it, here? Yeah. There's some drawings here too. Do you ever use your own drawings as a reference? Nah, it kind of feels like eating myself. Actually, sometimes using my own drawings as a reference, like, hurts my art. It, like, makes me worse. So yeah, I don't tend to, unless, I only use my drawings as a reference only when I need to, like, figure out a design or, like, remember the design. Sure understands my pain. Yes. Yeah, anyway, so. Oh, I didn't finish this page either. I should probably finish this page. Well, I'll finish that page later. I have this page to finish. Does that make you a drawer? I might just be a drawer, though. I am the holder of the clothes. Okay, I think... Oh, geez. Yeah, I should probably end the stream, actually. It's getting way too late. What each different book means? Like, are you talking about, like, my books? Wait, huh? What each different book mean? Drawers are used for holding bits and bobs? Oh, right, like the opening thing. I was talking about I'll probably think about a dresser then. Actually, no. I have a bunch of drawers, and the drawers are filled with clothes. So my drawers actually do have yeah. So my drawers actually do have clothes in it. So are you gonna draw the foot? No. I'm very bad at drawing feet right now. Our AC isn't in the living rooms, it's in our rooms instead. We have fans instead. My cat was mad with me for being 20 minutes late to feed her. I mean, honestly, I might be too, if I were your cat. Cats are great. One day I'll get a cat, I'm sure. Because cats seem chill, kind of. Yeah, actually, for a lot of for a couple years our AC was broken, so we kind of like every summer we had to use fans to like cool the rooms down. What is each of your different sketchbook? Oh, okay. I tried explaining. I was debating a guy online about the concept of meaning. No, it honestly, the cat probably understood, but she just didn't care. What does each book mean? Well, this book was supposed to be so like this book was supposed to be every page has some sort of theme or something that I was doing. So if we go all the way back, or some sort of character, this book was really me focusing on a single character for each page. So you can see like this same character. Like for this one, this is the same character. How many sketchbooks have I gone through? I've gone through maybe like 8 to 10. The thing is, I have like for a little while I was actually just drawing on like just loose paper, so I never really had books. It's only recently that I've acquired like sketchbooks, or I say recently, like a couple years. What's the #1 issue happening in the world that you fear? Not the exaggerated post. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Look at it. #1 issue. What's like the issue that I'm? I mean, I don't know. I guess like a nuclear war, I suppose, but like it's not like I'm like truly fearing it completely. But if I had to pick one, yeah, I guess a nuclear war, because like if the nukes go off, then I can't draw, right? So something like that. What the heck is? Okay. There you go. And I guess also tummy eating her. Also yummy eating her. Sorry, not tummy eating her. That wouldn't make sense. Stomachs cannot eat. They stay inside. Electric bill must be crazy. Ah, yeah, for sure. Oh, Dennis, I fear the heat more than the war. The growing temperature, I feel it on my skin. It's getting gross. Indeed. Well, you know, I mean, summer's about to be over for, you know, in my parts, so, I mean, it's not gonna get, well, it'll be fun. I fear the heat more than the war. I mean, to be fair, it's not like I don't really fear, I don't know. I don't believe any, I don't know. Perhaps I'm just not thinking. Okay, goodbye, Shira. Hello, Flower Girl. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I definitely hate the heat more than a lot of things. Then again, in the winter, I definitely want the heat back. Will we see puppies in chat? I'll send pictures in Discord. Oh, nice. I guess it'll be trauma, right? Yeah. I need a better way to draw the folds on the chest. Like something like that. I had a little bit of practice drawing, shading the chest, like for Goldship, because she has essentially, she kind of has the same type of design for her clothes. But yeah, the biggest perpetrator of global warming isn't even the USA. Yeah, probably not. So I don't feel that responsible. Sure. Goodbye, Shira. I'll see you when I see you, I guess. Have a good day. I mean, in terms of global warming, I don't even feel bad about, like, I don't feel bad about the planet, to be fair. Like, the planet will be fine, even, like, the Earth was already a molten ball. I really feel bad about, like, I guess the animals and people, obviously, right? Those are things that can actually experience it. The heat. It's just gonna get annoying. Hopefully it doesn't turn into a desert world. I'm sure we'll be fine. That's just because that's the easy answer for me. I just looked it up and it looks like China is producing 3 times more than the amount of the US. Yeah, that makes sense actually. I mean, China is like China, so like they have a lot of people there, so I guess it makes sense. China needs to rein it in. Yeah, definitely. Will they rein it in? Who knows? Something like that. Hold on. How do these apps work? I don't know. I guess there's also these things that go around here, and then I don't know what that happens, but that happens like that, so that goes like that. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream after I finish this character. Because I need to take a nap before I wake up again and then have a late night. So I am definitely having a late night tonight. Unfortunately. Do you also do digital art? Yes, you can see on my profile picture is digital art. If you want to see my digital art, you can go to my Twitter in the description of the stream. We also have the Discord. We have a Discord in the description of the stream. Yes, I do digital art. Do you ever use construction lines when constructing faces and bodies? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you've seen me draw a face before, but essentially the construction line I use, or the construction shape, is this oval thing. I make an oval like this, and then I kind of carve into it with other lines to make it into a face. I guess this is like the side plane of the head right here. So, and then under here would be where the chin is. It connects to there. We like bring that in. We have the eye, I suppose. I don't really care about the face, to be honest. I mean, to like the eyes. It's not a serious drawing. I'm just showing an example of how I would construct the face. And then I bring in the nose around this eye. So it'd be like here. I bring in the face. I'll bring like a smile. The ear is somewhere here on the side plane of the head. So it'd be something like that. Like that. Then I'd bring in the neck or something. And then, yeah. I mean, I think I showed this before, but yeah, for the bodies, I mainly just draw the body in like this. I mainly draw the body in like this. This is the center line for the like rib cage. I draw the sides of the rib cage, bring this around. I then bring in the bottom, this is where the crotch is supposed to be. I bring out some lines here. And then I have a body, and then the head is supposed to be somewhere up here, so I do an oval, just to get the general shape of it. Leg. And that's generally my basic thing of how I do a body. But, yeah. Oops, wrong page. Still the wrong page. You have some tutorials now, too? They're not really tutorials, but yeah, I have something similar. It's more like a draw along with me, I guess, while like somewhat yap about what I'm doing, but mostly just yammer about nothing in particular. I'm trying, I guess. Send my final render in the Discord. Oh, you sent it? Nice. I'll look at it after. Hello, random stuff. Welcome to the stream, or welcome back to the stream. Okay, now I'm just gonna bring that in. Let me just shade her eyes. Also, what do you color in, pen or pencil? I color in pencils, I guess. I've colored pencils. Everything is calming down for the end of the stream, which is why it's quiet. Yes. The stream is, in fact, about to end, so I can take a nap and stuff. I was supposed to end the stream about an hour before. Have you ever done pen? Are there colored pens? I mean, I guess there are colored pens, but I don't know if I've used them before. Your artwork is very cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, let me bring this in, that in, and then bring that up. Okay, there you go. And then I just, oops, I kind of messed up there slightly. Good enough. All right, she's basically done. All right, cool. I guess that's about it. Yeah, just about. All right. I'll start saying my goodbyes now. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. That's about it. I'll be here maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I don't know. I have no idea, but sometime, I'll announce it in Discord. Discord is in the description. I announce when I'm gonna go streaming. So, yeah. I will see you guys later. Well, just went through your whole Twitter and liked each thing. Thank you very much. I have 2 Twitter accounts. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. Yes, goodbye. I'll see you guys later. I'll be in Discord. Well, maybe not now because I'm gonna take a nap, but definitely sometime later. Thank you. I will enjoy my nap. My lap? What? I'll enjoy my nap, Screen Hermit. And yep, later indeed. All right, let me turn off the lights. And